What is up, everyone? It's your girl, back with another video to keep you looking like the queen you are. Okay, let's get real for a second. Every fashionista has that one piece of jewelry they can't live without. You know the one. That necklace your grandma gave you, those hoops that make you feel like a boss, or that ring you bought yourself because, hello, self-love. It's basically a part of your body at this point. But let me tell you, the absolute worst feeling is when you go to put on that favorite piece and you see it, the sparkle is gone. It's dull, it's tarnished, maybe even a little bent out of shape. My heart literally breaks into a million tiny, non-sparkly pieces. It's a tragedy worthy of a dramatic Bollywood slow-motion scene, I swear. But what if I told you that you could prevent this heartbreak? What if I told you that keeping your bling looking brand new is actually super easy? You don't need a science degree or some fancy expensive kit that costs more than the jewelry itself. No, no, no. Today, I'm spilling all the tea, honey. I'm going to give you the ultimate, no-nonsense, practical guide to jewelry care. These are the hacks your jewelry you knew. We're talking simple, everyday habits that will make a massive difference and keep your favorite pieces shining bright like a diamond, even if they aren't diamonds. So, grab your notebook, or just open the Notes app on your phone, because you are going to want to remember these tips. We're about to level up your entire accessory game, save you money on repairs, and make sure your collection stays flawless for years to come. By the end of this video, you'll be a certified jewelry care expert, and your accessories will thank you by sparkling so bright, you'll need sunglasses. Let's get into it. Alright, first rule of Jewelry Club. We do not talk about we totally talk about it. The first rule is to store your jewelry thoughtfully. I know it's so easy to just come home, take everything off, and toss it onto your nightstand in one big tangled mess. We've all been there. It's basically a jewelry mosh pit. But listen, your delicate chains and shiny gems are not here for that rock and roll lifestyle. They are divas, and they need their personal space. Different metals can react with each other, causing tarnish, and harder stones like diamonds can easily scratch softer metals or gemstones. Think of it like a high school clique. You gotta keep the drama separate. The best way to do this is to give each piece its own home. I'm talking about a jewelry box with individual compartments, small fabric pouches, or even just hanging them on a jewelry tree. My personal hack? I reuse those little cloth bags that fancy sunglasses come in. They're perfect for storing delicate necklaces or earrings, especially when I travel. And here's a pro tip. Keep your storage area dry. Humidity is the enemy of shine. So that steamy bathroom counter? Yeah, that's a hard no. Find a cool, dry spot in your bedroom, and your jewelry will stay pristine and ready to wear. And for my silver lovers out there who are constantly fighting the tarnish battle, I have a game-changing secret for you. Silica gel packets. You know those little white packets that come in new shoe boxes and say, "Do not eat"? Don't eat them, obviously, but do toss them into your jewelry box. They are magical little moisture absorbers that will help prevent your silver from turning that sad, dull gray color. It's such a simple trick, but it keeps your pieces looking so much brighter for so much longer. No more tangles, no more scratches, no more tarnish, just pure, sparkly perfection. Okay, let's talk about cleaning. There's a lot of weird advice on the internet, like using toothpaste or baking soda paste. Please, for the love of all things sparkly, do not do that. Those things are abrasive and can create tiny scratches on your jewelry, permanently dulling the finish. You wouldn't wash a silk dress with sandpaper, right? So don't treat your precious accessories like they're a dirty sink. The golden rule is to be gentle. For most of my gold and gold-plated pieces, a simple bath is all they need. I just use a bowl of warm water with a few drops of mild, fragrance-free dish soap. Let the piece soak for a few minutes to loosen up any dirt, lotion residue, or oils. Then, if you need a little extra help, use a super soft brush. I'm talking a baby toothbrush, one of those soft makeup brushes you don't use anymore, or even just your fingertips. Gently scrub around the settings, and in any little crevices where grime likes to hide. Once you're done, rinse it thoroughly under cool water to get all the soap off. This part is key, because leftover soap residue can create a film that makes your jewelry look cloudy. No one wants cloudy jewelry. After rinsing, the final step is to dry it completely. Don't just leave it on a towel to air dry, because water spots can form. Instead, gently pat it dry with a soft, lint-free cloth. A microfiber cloth or an old cotton t-shirt works wonders. For pieces with intricate details, you can even use a hairdryer on the cool setting to make sure every last drop of moisture is gone. Remember, clean only when needed. Overcleaning can also cause wear and tear. If your jewelry just looks a little dull, sometimes a quick polish with a designated jewelry cloth is all it takes to bring back that brilliant shine. Let's talk about the invisible enemies, the secret agents of sparkle destruction chemicals. I'm looking at you, perfume, hairspray, lotion, and the biggest villain of the last few years, hand sanitizer. These products contain alcohol and other harsh chemicals that are absolutely brutal on your jewelry. They can cause metals to tarnish super fast, break down the plating on your favorite gold-plated pieces, and even damage porous gemstones like pearls or opals. You might think a little spritz of perfume over your necklace is harmless, but over time, it's like a tiny acid bath for your bling. So, I have a very simple, very easy to remember rule that will save your collection. Your jewelry should be the last thing you put on and the first thing you take off. Think of it as the finishing touch to your masterpiece. Do your hair, do your makeup, spray your perfume, slather on your lotion, and let it all dry and absorb into your skin. Then, and only then, do you put on your earrings, your necklace, your bracelets. This creates a barrier between the chemicals and your precious metals, protecting them from direct contact and preserving their beautiful finish. And let's not forget sweat. I love a good workout, but my jewelry does not. The salt and oils in your sweat are corrosive and can accelerate tarnishing, especially on silver and plated pieces. So before you hit the gym, go for a run, or even just know you're going to be out in the hot sun all day, take your jewelry off. Same goes for swimming. Chlorine from pools and salt from the ocean are major no-nos. It might seem like a hassle, but taking that extra 30 seconds to remove your pieces will add years to their life. Trust me, your jewelry will be waiting for you, all shiny and perfect when you're done. Okay, not all jewelry is created equal, and you can't treat your solid gold chain the same way you treat your trendy gold-plated hoops. Knowing what your jewelry is made of is half the battle, because each material has its own unique needs. It's kinda like having different friends. One needs constant hype, one needs quiet time, and one just needs snacks. So, let's do a quick cheat sheet. First up, solid gold. This one's the low-maintenance friend. It doesn't tarnish, so you just need to clean it with mild soap and water when it gets dirty from oils and lotions. Easy peasy. Now for sterling silver. This is the friend who's a little more high maintenance but totally worth it. Silver naturally tarnishes when exposed to air and humidity. The best way to deal with this is prevention. Store it in an airtight bag with an anti-tarnish strip. When it does tarnish, don't panic. A good quality silver polishing cloth is your best friend. Just a gentle rub will lift the tarnish right off and restore that gorgeous shine. For heavily tarnished pieces, a silver dip cleaner can work, but use it sparingly as it can be harsh over time. And then we have gold-plated jewelry. This is your trendy fun friend. It has a thin layer of gold over a base metal, so you have to be extra gentle to avoid scratching or rubbing off the plating. No abrasive cleaners, ever. Just a soft cloth and maybe a tiny bit of soapy water if it's really dirty. Finally, let's talk about oxidized silver and gemstones. Oxidized silver is meant to look dark and antiqued in the crevices, so you never want to polish it or use a silver dip, or you'll remove that beautiful finish. Just wipe it with a soft cloth. For gemstones, it really depends on the stone. Hard stones like diamonds and sapphires can handle soapy water, but soft porous stones like opals, pearls, and turquoise are super sensitive. They should only be wiped with a damp cloth, and they need to be protected from chemicals, heat, and sunlight. When in doubt, look it up or ask a jeweler. A little knowledge goes a long way. I get it. You've had a long day, you're exhausted, and the last thing on your mind is taking off that delicate little necklace or those tiny stud earrings. It feels like so much effort to unhook a clasp when your bed is calling your name. But I am begging you, as your friend, as your fashion guru, please take your jewelry off before you go to sleep. Sleeping with your jewelry on is one of the fastest ways to damage it, and honestly, it can even be risky for you. Think about it. You toss and turn all night. That movement puts a lot of stress on your pieces. Chains, especially delicate ones, can get tangled in your hair or the bedding, and one wrong move can snap them in half. I've woken up to a broken necklace more times than I'd like to admit before I learned my lesson. Prongs that hold stones and rings and earrings can get caught on your sheets and bend, loosening the stone. The next thing you know, your beautiful diamond or gemstone is lost somewhere in your duvet cover, and you're on your hands and knees searching for it at 7 a.m. It's a nightmare. It's just not worth the risk. Beyond damaging the jewelry itself, wearing it overnight can also cause skin irritation. The metal being pressed against your skin for 8 hours, combined with sweat, can lead to rashes or discoloration, especially if you have sensitive skin or a slight metal allergy. And let's be real, waking up with the imprint of your earring back on your cheek is not a cute look. So, make it a habit. Create a little ritual. Have a cute ring dish or a small tray on your nightstand dedicated to being a nightly home for your jewelry. It takes 10 seconds and will save you so much potential sadness and money. Okay, so your jewelry might sparkle in the sun, but it definitely does not want to live in the sun. Think of your jewelry like a vampire, but like a really fashionable, non-blood-sucking one. It thrives in the dark. Direct sunlight and high heat are silent killers for your accessory collection. You might have your jewelry tree sitting on your windowsill because it looks pretty in the light, but you could be slowly cooking your favorite pieces. Prolonged exposure to sunlight can be incredibly damaging in a few different ways. For starters, it can cause certain gemstones to fade. It's like leaving a colored poster in a sunny window. Over time, the vibrant colors just wash out. Amethyst, topaz, and aquamarine are particularly susceptible to this, losing their beautiful, saturated hues and turning pale. Sunlight can also affect organic gems like pearls, amber, and coral, causing them to dry out, become brittle, and even crack. The heat that comes with that sunlight is just as bad. It can weaken the glue that's often used in costume jewelry to set stones, meaning you could look down and find a stone missing from your favorite statement necklace. The solution is simple. Store your jewelry away from direct sunlight and heat sources. This means that windowsill is a no-go, and so is the spot right above your radiator. A closed jewelry box, a drawer, or even a closet are all perfect places for your collection to rest when you're not wearing it. It protects your pieces from harmful UV rays and temperature fluctuations. It's a small change in where you keep your stuff, but it makes a huge impact on how long the colors and construction of your jewelry will last. Keep your bling cool and in the dark, and it will be ready to shine when it's time to go out. You know how when you hold a baby, you're super careful and gentle? You support its head, you don't grab it by the arm. You basically use soft hands. I want you to apply that same level of care when you handle your jewelry. These pieces are delicate works of art, not indestructible toys. Being mindful of how you pick them up, put them on, and take them off can prevent a lot of accidental damage. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is grabbing a necklace by the chain or a pendant by the stone. When you do that, you're putting stress on the weakest points. The oils and dirt from your fingers can also build up directly on the gemstone, making it look dull and cloudy. The best practice is to always try to handle your jewelry by its strongest metal parts. When you pick up a ring, hold it by the band, not the setting. When you put on a necklace, hold it by the clasp components. This minimizes contact with delicate stones and puts less strain on fragile chains and prongs. It's a small shift in habit that shows you respect your pieces. This also applies to how you take things off. Don't just yank your rings off over your knuckle. That pulling motion can bend the band over time, especially if it's a thinner ring, and it puts a ton of pressure on the settings. Instead, a little trick is to use a bit of lotion or even just water to help it slide off more easily. Or gently wiggle it from side to side as you pull. Be patient with your jewelry. Treat every piece, whether it's fine jewelry or fun costume stuff, with a gentle touch. The soft hands rule will keep your collection looking perfect and structurally sound for years. Alright, let's talk about your investment pieces. That diamond ring, those sapphire earrings your parents got you for graduation, the solid gold bracelet you saved up for, these aren't just accessories, they're valuable assets. And just like you'd take a luxury car for a tune-up, you need to take your fine jewelry for a professional checkup. This is what I call a smart, grown woman move. It might seem extra, but honestly, it is the single best thing you can do to protect your most precious pieces and prevent a devastating loss. So what does a checkup even involve? Basically, you take it to a reputable jeweler, and they'll put it under a microscope to inspect everything. They'll check the prongs that hold your stones to make sure none of them are loose, bent, or worn down. This is so important, because a loose prong is how stones fall out and get lost forever. They'll also check the clasp on your necklaces and bracelets to make sure it's secure, and inspect the overall condition of the metal for any signs of stress or tiny cracks you'd never be able to see with your own eyes. Most jewelers will do this for free, especially if you bought the piece from them. They want you to protect your investment. I recommend doing this at least once a year, or more often if it's a piece you wear every single day, like an engagement ring. As a bonus, while it's there, you can have them give it a professional cleaning. They have ultrasonic cleaners and steamers that can remove dirt from the tiniest crevices and make your jewelry sparkle in a way you just can't replicate at home. It's a 15-minute errand that provides priceless peace of mind and can save you thousands in costly repairs or replacements. Do you have that one favorite pair of shoes you wear everywhere until they literally fall apart? We all do it. And a lot of us do the exact same thing with our jewelry. We find a necklace or a pair of earrings we love, and we wear it day in, day out for months on end. While I love the idea of a signature piece, wearing the same item constantly puts a lot of wear and tear on it. It's like playing the same song on repeat until you can't stand it anymore, except in this case, the song literally breaks. To keep your collection in top shape, you need to rotate your jewelry. Think of your jewelry box like a team roster. You can't just have one star player who's on the field for every single game. They'll get tired, they'll get injured. You need to give them a break and let some of the other players have their time to shine. By switching up your accessories regularly, you distribute the wear and tear across your entire collection instead of concentrating it all on one or two pieces. This means your favorite necklace will last so much longer because it gets days off to rest. This is also a fantastic excuse to rediscover the pieces you already own and get more creative with your style. You probably have beautiful things hiding in the back of your jewelry box that you completely forgot about. Challenge yourself to wear something different every day for a week. You'll fall back in love with old favorites and create new combinations you hadn't thought of before. It keeps your look fresh, it makes you appreciate your whole collection more, and most importantly, it gives your go-to pieces a much-needed break, ensuring they'll be there for you for years to come. Traveling is the best, but let me tell you, traveling with jewelry can be the worst if you don't plan ahead. There is no greater travel tragedy than opening your suitcase to find a single earring, a broken chain, or a giant tangled knot of all your necklaces. It's a vacation ruiner, for real. Just throwing your jewelry into your makeup bag or a random pocket in your suitcase is a recipe for disaster. Pieces will get scratched, tangled, and lost. You need a travel strategy for your bling. My #1 tip is to invest in a travel jewelry case. They're not expensive, and they are a total game changer. These cases have dedicated compartments, little snaps for necklaces, and padded sections for rings and earrings. It keeps everything separate, secure, and protected from getting crushed in your luggage. If you don't have one of those, you can get creative with some DIY hacks. Use a pill organizer for small earrings and rings. Each day of the week can hold a different pair. For necklaces, you can thread them through a drinking straw and clasp them, which makes it physically impossible for them to tangle. Another huge piece of advice: don't pack your most valuable or sentimental jewelry in your checked luggage, ever. Checked bags get lost, they get delayed, they get tossed around. If it's something you would be devastated to lose, keep it with you in your carry-on bag. I usually wear one or two of my sturdier, everyday pieces on the plane and pack the rest securely in my handbag. A little bit of planning before you leave will ensure that your jewelry arrives at your destination, just as perfect and ready to wear as you are. No tangles, no tears, just flawless vacation style. And there you have it. 10 simple, easy habits that will completely transform how your jewelry looks and lasts. See? I told you it wasn't complicated. Caring for your jewelry isn't a chore. It's a small act of love for the pieces that help you express yourself. It's so rewarding to see your collection looking as bright and beautiful as the day you got it. These little steps, from how you store your pieces to when you put them on, add up to make a huge difference, ensuring you get to enjoy your favorite accessories for a lifetime. Remember that your jewelry is so much more than just an accessory. Each piece tells a story. It's the memory of a special occasion. It's the boost of confidence you feel when you wear those power earrings. It's a reflection of your unique personal style. These aren't just metal and stones, they're wearable memories and expressions of who you are. Taking care of them is like taking care of a small part of your own story, preserving those feelings and moments so you can relive them every time you wear them. So I encourage you, my beautiful fashion family, to adopt these habits. Make them part of your daily routine. Let's make a pact to give our bling the love and attention it deserves. Because when you take care of your jewelry, it will take care of you by adding that perfect, finishing sparkle to your look every single time. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more style secrets. Now go forth and shine on.